Are probiotics the new miracle cure for cold sores? Groundbreaking new research says they are. It reveals a little-known secret, now making headlines as a miracle cure for cold sores. It all came about because of one very frustrated patient and her doctor's refusal to give up. We'll tell you more on why this was so important to her doc in a minute. Sarah Foster had always been a beautiful, outgoing, social girl until she was diagnosed with herpes simplex virus in early life, leaving her with constant cold sore outbreaks in her late 20s. Every month she would have to deal with the frustration of painful blisters, making her so tired and embarrassed that pretty soon she stopped going out altogether, leaving her home alone, wishing she could have a social or dating life like other people her age. Her physician, Dr. Brian Greenberg, tried everything to help her, from popular prescription medications to ancient balms and ointments, but nothing worked. He watched desperately as Sarah returned month after month, sick, embarrassed, and losing all hope. Dr. Greenberg, a UCLA-trained immunologist and allergist with over 25 years of experience, became more and more frustrated that the tools and prescriptions he had access to as a doctor were not enough to help his patients, who looked to him for the answers. He knew there had to be a better way to treat cold sores and help Sarah. He was determined to find a solution. In fact, he started to recall his experience with his own canker sores in college and how he was able to make them go away and never come back. One night in medical school, as he was researching late into the evening, Dr. Greenberg stumbled upon an old health magazine from the 1930s with a letter to the editor titled, "Lactobacillus acidophilus Cures All." Curious, he read through the letter and started looking for more studies involving this special probiotic strain. Each study was coming up the same, proving that this was so much more than a digestive aid. Of course, it was all coming back to him. He started to remember how he was able to treat his canker sores with this very probiotic strain. That's because these powerful bacteria have a host of other health benefits, particularly in the immune system. Dr. Greenberg knew that the root of all lip and mouth outbreaks is a compromised immune system, but he wondered, would this one strain be enough to fight cold sore outbreaks? So he became obsessed with finding other ingredients with the clinical studies and efficacy to not only relieve the symptoms of cold sores, but to also help halt the virus altogether, putting an end to continued outbreaks. He couldn't do this all alone. In order to ramp up this formula, Dr. Greenberg knew he would need a skilled research and development team that was dedicated to not only putting science-backed research first, but also producing effective health solutions for whole-body wellness. He was introduced to the esteemed doctors and researchers at 1MD, a group of health-minded individuals dedicated to helping people live longer, healthier lives through science and nature. Now, with 1MD's state-of-the-art lab and Dr. Greenberg's expertise, they were able to finally produce an effective, synergistic formula with clinically studied natural ingredients to significantly diminish the look and symptoms of cold sores, canker sores, and boost overall immunity. They started by adding Lactobacillus rhamnosus, another immunity-boosting probiotic strain, and Nutriflora prebiotics, a dietary fiber that enhances the effectiveness of the probiotics. And they didn't stop there. Dr. Greenberg knew those ingredients would help when a cold sore had already surfaced, but what could he do to help prevent them altogether? So they added L-lysine, an amino acid popularly found in cold sore treatments, but rarely at the correct clinical dosage, and they added zinc sulfate, a nutrient known to regulate the immune system and aid in the growth of healthy skin tissue. Health professionals everywhere were astounded by this simple yet revolutionary cold sore compound, and the customer reviews have been incredible. So many people have written in about how they're able to finally live their lives again without the fear of embarrassing and unsightly cold sores getting in the way. No more taking sick days at work, constantly covering their mouth with their hands, canceling dates at the last minute because of an unexpected outbreak, or not being able to show affection to your family in fear of spreading it. Many customers reported that it gave them their confidence and life back. With just 2 capsules a day, you too can start actively treating and preventing cold sore and canker sore outbreaks and boosting your immune system that takes a beating in this high-stress world. Without the redness, blisters, and debilitating flare-ups, you'll be amazed at how great normal life can feel again. If you suffer from herpes, cold sores, canker sores, or a compromised immune system, this is your chance to try something truly effective and revolutionary revolutionary, simplex. And with our 90-day money-back guarantee, there's no risk at all. Ready to boost your immunity and say goodbye to cold sores and canker sores for good? Try simplex today.